Hey, what's up, brew tubers? All right, so I have a really cool beer from Mr. Gary from Tapout Brewery, Gary Fortin down in Florida, and he was nice enough to send me a box with some really cool beers. And the cool thing about Gary is he cans his stuff, which is just kind of cool in its own right. Here it is. It's a little bit of gunk here. Something happened in the box, but it's a raspberry mango lightly soured beer. Lightly soured, I guess. Is it a Gosa maybe? I don't know. It's 3.4% ABV, super low. He said he put 1.5 pounds of raspberry and 1.5 pounds of mango in the secondary, and he lightly kettle soured it. So should be a gateway beer. I don't need a gateway beer because you guys remember I was kind of hating on sour beers until I had a couple and said, wow, this is really good. What kind of convinced me that they were good was when I did the SJ Pour Challenge session category a few years back. A lot of the beers that did really well were soured, and you know, it had to be a session, and it's hard to get a lot of flavor into a session unless it's a ridiculous, you know, red X IPA like Hoover did, or a session. I think that was a session beer, or a sour. So anyway, into the glass. Yeah, it looks like, you know, what I would expect it to look like. Kind of a pinkish tint, hazy because you got a lot of fruit. You know, what is it? 3 pounds of fruit in the secondary. Beautiful head. Look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Look at those bubbles. I like when you get a head that's got all those different kind of size bubbles in it. Some big, some medium, some small, and it just looks like a freaking pillow on the top. And it's just hanging around. I love this. I don't know if he put any carapels on here. He didn't say if he did or not, but it wouldn't surprise me because that head retention is pretty awesome. So from the appearance, I mean, you know, I'm not expecting a clear beer, so that's not going to bother me. The color looks about what I would think it would look like with all that fruit in it, and the head is freaking yummy. So it's an awesome looking beer. Ooh, yeah, a ton of fruit. Ton of mango. You get the raspberry kind of all the way through, kind of around the edges, and in the beginning and in the end. But the mango is just like nice punch, and it really goes well. The raspberry and the mango really go well. I'm not like a fruit connoisseur. I mean, my wife has to force me to eat fruit, so but man, I've been having a lot of them in beers lately, so maybe that counts. And I'm digging it, and this is a really good combination. So awesome looking, awesome smelling. So now I'm gonna go in for a taste. Cheers, Gary. Yeah, so this is why I like sours, because they're generally a lot lower ABV. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. I've had some sours that were kick you in the face imperial strength, but you can get away with a really low ABV. And when you do that, you have a really light, this is ultra light bodied mouthfeel. It's got really creamy carbonation on it, and it's like super light mouthfeel. And then that with the flavor and the sour and the fruit, man, it works. Yeah, this is it's almost like no IBUs. Dude, this thing is freaking killer, dude. This is, I'm gonna go out there and say it. This could very well be the best homebrew I have had all of last year, and up to this point. I really mean that. This is that good. It's like super good. If this was in the SJ Port competition and it was an allowed category, or I mean, I guess it could have been allowed this past year. Sorry, Josh. This thing freaking rocks. It is really good. And everyone knows how much I like Josh's Golden Strong Ale. That thing was awesome. This beer is really good. And I'm surprised I'm saying that because I'm not like a low ABV kind of guy. I normally, you know, as Wale Feck will attest to, my session is usually starting at like 7.5. So, man, dude, 3.4, and you get all this flavor into it. You know, these are. I need to start doing this because I'm on Weight Watchers right now, and this would be a good way to like save my points. You know, because it'll only be like what, 3 points a beer or something. Dude, you could like, this is like perfect for like hockey and baseball because it's a good sipper and you're not going to get full and you're not going to get hammered. I mean, it's 3.5% for God's sakes. So yeah, this is really good. All right, well, I was not expecting that out of the raspberry mango. I've been really out of the raspberry mango sour. I've been eyeing that cream ale, but I saw someone else just reviewed. I think Rect just reviewed the cream ale, so I said, "Oh, let me grab this the sour." I think Kevin's already reviewed this one too, but it was pretty late when I was watching that. I don't really remember, but dude, this is a freaking good beer. Gary, I'll check out his channel. He's Tapout Brewery. And his main brew guy Gary is his YouTube handle. If you're not subscribed to him, you need to go check him out. Hey Gary, I hope your shoulder's doing well, buddy. And I saw you review my beer this morning, whenever you posted it, but you were doing a pretty weak pour because you couldn't move your arm. So I hope that thing's healing better and you feel back to full strength soon. He's a physical specimen too. This dude, like, he does something like 200 push-ups in a minute. I might be facetious, but anyway, hey, thanks, Gary. Awesome beer. I've rambled on enough. As you can tell, this is like slap your mama good. In my world, that's really, really good. So, cheers.